Hey everybody, this is Charlie, the Pennsylvania grain farmer, coming to you from sunny western Pennsylvania. Today is Monday, April the 29th, and my project for today is I'm going to start and hopefully finish, God willing, planting soybeans. I just recently put up a video of getting this, my new white 5100 Seed Boss planter, getting it ready with the 5-row splitter here so that I can plant 9 15-inch rows at one time. And today we're gonna try it out. What I'm doing right now is I'm getting the seed ready. This is what soybean seed looks like, and what I'm doing, I'm putting it in the wheelbarrow, and then I'm spraying it with an inoculant. The green seed, usually soybeans are tan colored. These seeds are green because they already have a treatment on them. But what I'm putting on is a nitrogen fixing inoculant, which my Pioneer dealer recommended, even though they are treated. And I do have some untreated beans, and it definitely needs them. In fact, it goes on at twice the rate. So all I do is, put a bag of seed in the wheelbarrow, spray on from the little spray bottle down here, 2 ounces of this inoculant, mix it up a little bit, and put it in the seed box. So that's not very interesting, so I'm not going to film myself doing that. But once I get out to the field and get started and everything seems to be working, then I'll bring you back and capture some more videos. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, it's about, oh, I don't know. It's about 7 p.m. I don't remember what time I filmed this morning. You know, the opening for this video, it might have been 9 o'clock or something like that. So it's about 10 hours later, but, and if you look, everything here is considerably dirtier because I've been planting beans all day, and I got the beans all finished. In the past, now I only put out about 20 acres, so you know, it's not like I'm planting 100, but you know, in the past that would have taken me probably about 2 days. It would have taken me twice as long to plant, exactly 2 days instead of 1 day. But you know, with this new to me 5100 with the splitter, I was able to get the soybeans in 1 day. You know, one of the biggest things that takes time is just filling the darn thing up, you know, because I get you know, my seed in bags, and because I haven't had you know, a lot of soybeans planted in some of the fields, I have to you know, use that inoculant that I showed you, and you know, that definitely takes some time to, you know, get those seed boxes filled up that way when you got to mix the inoculant and everything else. So but in any event, it's all done, and the planter, I have to say, worked really well. The monitors worked, you know, perfect. The planter worked. The only issue that I had was, well, two, and one I don't think really was an issue, and that was the previous owner had told me that it was set at a certain rate, and it was actually way above that. So that when I planted the first 7 acres, I ran out of seed about 3 acres earlier than I thought I should. So I definitely knew it was, you know, not where the previous owner had said, and it's very possible I may have misunderstood him. So in any event, I had to take some time and move the sprockets around in the transmission, you know, try to figure out where I needed it to be, and you know, got the sprockets and chains moved around in the transmission of the planter, and now I have it pretty much exactly where I want it to be. Now it's planting at the rate that I'm looking for. So that took some time, but it wasn't really a big deal. The other issue that I had, and I guess that you have these things with any kind of old equipment, the transmission is down in there, and the chain on the right, they're both tension. Both of the chains are tensioned by springs, but the chain on the right, the spring must have broken and disappeared, and all of a sudden, you know, the planter wasn't planting and the monitors went off. And it was actually a good thing, because that's when I realized that you know, my initial seed population or planting rate was a lot higher than I wanted it to be. So I came in, you know, made that adjustment to the seed rate, and also you know, I had a spring. Luckily I had a spring, and you know, put that spring on to tension the chain in the transmission, and everything was fine after that. For the rest of the day I had no problems at all. So I'm really happy with this planter, and I want to do a shout out to Brad there in central Ohio, just a little south and east of Columbus. And I want to thank him because, you know, everything he told me about this planter was true. He was very truthful and forthright about it, and I appreciate that very much. So I enjoyed using this planter today, and I look forward to using it for years to come. Okay, so the beans is done, and that's, I was really pushing today because we're supposed to have rain tonight and tomorrow, and everything was really dried out even after our 8 inches of April rain this month. So I wanted to get it in, and Now, you know, from here on, we'll work on the corn. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing if you already haven't. And if you have subscribed, I appreciate that very much. So for now, this is Charlie, the Pennsylvania grain farmer, saying, see you next time.